Hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video I'm very excited because I'm going to be unboxing another pair of DVA boots, and this one in particular I am the most excited about. Let me cut this baby open using my WESN ALLMAN blade. This is the best blade I have ever used in my life. I will leave a link in the description below if you're interested. This is solid titanium. Been using it exclusively for almost a year now, and it really holds up nice. It's a joy to use, and I unbox almost all my boots with it, so. All right, DVA right there. Here we go, let's open this bad boy up. Now this pair I am very excited about because they announced this one 10 weeks ago on their Instagram. So these are going to be the DVA Nomad boots in forest green, which is a full grain cowhide. They did a pre-order for this for early December delivery. We're obviously past that now, but they are going to be adding these to their website here shortly. And look at these bad boys. Wow. These are the nicest DVAs I have gotten to date. I have been honored and humbled to collect basically every pair that they have made so far, including the waxed olive suede, the waxed cognac suede, the waxed midnight suede, as well as antique brown and antique black. And then these are definitely my favorite. I really love the waxed olive suede and the waxed cognac suede. I'll leave a link to all these in the description below, but these are definitely my favorite thus far. I'm a sucker for green boots. Like, I really love green boots. They are some of my favorites. I wear them like basically any brown. These things are just totally sick. These are a forest green. They appear to be a chrome tanned leather. So these are made in Mexico. These do have a factory feel about them. They do not have the handmade feel that some of my Indonesian boots or my Aldens have. They don't have that super duper, handmade feel about them. They do. You can tell that these are made mostly by machine, but that is also reflected in the price. DVA boots retail for $180. That is a more than fair asking price in my opinion, because they are incorporating very good materials, including the uppers, which are made of Crazy Horse leather. Now, this Friday they're actually releasing their Crazy Horse collection, which is going to include forest green, espresso, and charcoal. The Crazy Horse leather density is 1.4 to 1.6 millimeters thick. Leather lining is 0.8 to 1 millimeter. Total combined density is 2.5 millimeters. The leather is locally sourced from a tannery in Leon, Mexico. Crazy Horse leather comes with water-resistant properties, ready for rainy days. Refined wax cotton laces that allow for easier maneuvering and adjusting to ensure security. DVA's midsoles and welt will no longer be dyed in order to give a more natural look. The new boots will weigh in at 1 pound 5 ounces in a size 9D per single boot as reference. A true 48-hour break-in period will be required. DVA boots are built with comfort being the #1 priority. There will be a new testimonial program giving a $20 gift card for use on the DVA official website for reviews on verified purchases. Effective date January 1st, 2023. So what is Crazy Horse leather? Crazy Horse leather is a full grain leather that gets better and more beautiful with time and usage. Rather than wear out, a Crazy Horse leather develops a patina. The leather is made from an entire cowhide. Apart from the hair, nothing else is removed. A natural vegetable tanned insole and midsole. On this pair, the insole and midsole are natural, and we've got a black wedge sole there. The upper is just this absolutely stunning forest green leather. It's got really cool character on it. It's mostly smooth, but there are some cool striations, especially on the inner vamp on the left boot. Now, I've been going a half size down in DVA boots, and you could check out my other reviews on these boots. I do recommend the half size down, though I am hearing people going true to size are very happy with that fit as well. Let's do a real quick size comparison here. So here are my Grant Stone diesel boots on the Leo Last in Storm Suede. And as you can see, the toe looks to be about a half size longer. However, you can see here there is a little bit more room in the instep in the vamp here, which is why I prefer the half down. I actually tried going true to size in these, and the fit was good. They were just a little generous. So as you can see here on the Grant Stones, the collapsed toe, Grant Stone sizing runs equivalent to Alden Berry and Alden True Balance. I would say this is Grant Stone's Leo Last. And yeah, so you can get a good size comparison. These are both 8.5. Yeah, Grant Stones are going to be a little bit wider there in the toe. The DVAs I wear with thin socks. I do not wear the DVAs with thick socks. Also, the thing to keep in mind with DVA is the uppers are typically a very forgiving upper, whereas with brands like Grant Stone, Alden, Viberg, typically they're using more sturdy uppers, which means that they don't stretch as much, they don't give as much. The DVAs do give quite a bit. Now this forest green has a little bit more firm of a temper compared to the other waxed suede iterations. Just keep all that in mind. In general, I recommend the half size down though. I think most people will be good with that. Here's some Thursday rogue boots in size 8.5, and here we go. Right boot, right boot. Yeah, equal sizing there. I would say take your Thursday boot size, whatever that may be. The 8.5s in these fit me more snugly, I would say. A little bit more snug than the Aldens and the Vibergs and the Grant Stones in 8.5. Aldens, Vibergs, Grant Stones, those all are some of the largest lasts in 8.5 that I wear. That's why I've actually gone the full size down with Viberg on the 2040 last, size 8. Perfect fit. As for my belt selections with these boots, first and foremost, probably the only belt that I will realistically wear with these boots, just because it's such a close color match, is going to be this incredible Pigeon Tree crafting belt in olive Tarns Joe. It's a double prong with a raw brass quick release buckle, new Pigeon Tree branding on there. Absolutely incredible, as well as some very, very nice grain breaks in there. I will leave links to the Pigeon Tree crafting website in the description below. Isaac makes some killer ass belts. If I didn't have that one, my second runner up would definitely be the green Sedgwick. It's more of a turquoise. It's got notes of blue in there, aquamarine, emerald. This belt would go better with other green boots, but this particular pair here I think goes best with the olive Tarns Joe, obviously. But then, last but certainly not least, this has been my go-to olive belt in recent years. This is going to be my belt from my buddy Angel at Nobleman's Apothecary. This is in olive bridal, I believe, from the Wicket and Craig tannery. It's very thick stuff, very beautiful stuff. This is 12 ounces thick. Angel is not messing around. This is an absolutely outstanding olive belt. The Tarns Joe is 9 ounces thick, and the Sedgwick is 10 ounces thick. All of these are great belt weights, but I will mention, even though the Wicket and Craig is a little bit thicker, it's also a little bit foamier, less waxes, less oils in there, so it is a lighter weight leather, whereas the Sedgwick is by far the heaviest. It's got probably the highest wax content, and then the Tarns Joe follows that very closely. So those are my belt selections for these boots. This video is actually a very special video because I am doing a giveaway. That is right. So these are my Nomad boots in waxed olive suede in a size 9D, and these are just a little bit big on me. Like I said, I do prefer the half down with this brand, and so for that reason, DM me on Instagram. It's going to be basically first come, first serve, but I will ship these boots out to you for free. I only put these boots on once for like 5 minutes to shoot the video. Other than that, these are completely unworn, unscathed. I have not worn these basically at all. I tried them on once. And so these are yours, first come, first serve. I will alert you in the description box below if they've been taken. I do expect them to sort of go kind of fast. But once again, these are a size 9. If you wear, say, a Thursday boot, size 9. Yeah, so let's do another sizing comparison. So these are a Parkhurst size 8.5 up against the DVA's size 8.5. And here are the Parkhursts 8.5 against DVA size 9. Looks like the Parkhursts are just a little shorter there. So I think if you wear a size 9 Parkhurst as well, the size 9, DVAs will fit you very well. I will ship them out in the original DVA box, and they are yours. Once again, just DM me on Instagram, AeroSurferLV. DVA was kind enough to send me a size in an 8.5 that would fit me, and in return, instead of sending these back, they offered to send them to a member of my audience. So please, once again, hit me up on Instagram if you want them. Size 9, I'll ship them out to you for free. Here's a good size comparison here. Truman Boots, Moss Waxy Mohawk, 79 last, size 8.5. And yeah, completely different lasts here. Just completely different lasts. Looks like the Trumans might be a little bit longer. But yeah, those Trumans are a perfect fit. I will leave links to DVA in the description below if you're interested. I think that if you are a big fan of Thursday boots, I would put DVA on par with Thursdays in terms of build, quality, finishing, construction, all that. I think that DVA is a great alternative to Thursday boots. I think they do a really good job, not to mention they're really nice guys. Hit them up on Instagram if you have any further sizing questions. If I did not do an adequate job addressing that, I'm a big fan. In fact, Rose Anvil, he featured DVA as part of his Mocktober series on his channel, so he did a really great job on that, and they smell great. The construction's awesome. We've got a single back heel strip back here. We've got a really cool panel that extends the length of the upper, which extends from the quarter all the way through the vamp. So this one piece, and then we've got a separate piece for the upper quarter, as well as a separate apron here, which is stitched together, sealing off the vamp. The apron and the tongue are separate pieces as well. And these are not gusseted at all. 5 standard eyelets, 2 speed hooks. One of my favorite features is there is a loop in the tongue for the laces. Very cool. I don't have any other boots that do that. Yeah, they come on this really comfortable wedge Hufflex sole. Very comfortable, easy walking, easy standing. These are just a little narrow. Like I said, I think some guys would be happy going true to size. I wore the size 9s. I could wear those size 9s with thick socks, but once again, because of the forgiving nature of the uppers, I just kind of like this boot, kind of like a sneaker. I kind of like this boot to be a little bit more of a snug fit as compared to a generous fit. In most cases, I prefer a generous fit on a boot, but once again, because of the forgiving nature of the uppers, kind of like in a sneaker, the uppers are a lot more sort of flexible and pliable and padded. These are lined. They're not padded, but they are lined. I feel like overall I wear these more almost as a sneaker, and so for that reason I like a little bit more snug of a fit. So I hope I'm not confusing you with my sizing advice, but that's just been my experience so far. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Leave me a like if you like the video. This is probably my 11th or 12th pair of green boots, so I'm super stoked to work them into my rotation. Let's keep the love of boots alive. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see y'all in my next video.